everyone. Welcome to another edition of Dockside Chats with the staff and members of the Center for Coastal Studies. I'm Rich Delaney. I'm the president of the center, and our organization is an independent, nonprofit organization with a mission of better understanding ocean ecosystems and coastal environments, and to take that understanding to work with policymakers, legislators, everyday people like yourselves, to help develop solutions to the growing list of problems that really threaten the health of global oceans everywhere. One of those issues that we'd like to focus on today with our guest, David Mattila, is the problem of large marine mammals, whales in particular, becoming entangled in lost fishing gear, ropes, buoys, other debris, often injuring these animals, scarring them, and in too many cases leading to sometimes long, painful deaths. It's a very important issue. It's an issue that the center has pioneered, really. In fact, our guest was one of the, in the boat with one of a handful of people from the center who probably performed one of, if not the first, disentanglement of a large whale at sea back in Thanksgiving Day, 1984. So David Mattila has gone on to join and is a joint appointment with the International Whaling Commission and the center, and he's developing an entire network of people in capacity to do this disentanglement worldwide. So David, thank you for joining us. Please tell us a little bit about that network.
All right, well, thanks, Rich, and I really appreciate this, this opportunity to let people know about this really pretty precedent-setting collaboration with between the Center for Coastal Studies and the International Whaling Commission. And some of you may wonder, what the International Whaling Commission, what does that have to do with entangled whales? Well, as it turns out, it is a treaty of 88 countries that are charged with the conservation and management of whale populations around the world. And through its really highly regarded scientific committee, we've come to learn that entanglement of large whales is one of the probably one of the most pressing immediate threats to many large whale populations. Actually, not just the North Atlantic right whale. There are several very small populations around the world that are also threatened with extinction because of entanglements. And the IWC started looking at this entanglement or bycatch issue several decades ago, and they have led the way internationally in terms of understanding the scope and impact. But as Rich mentioned, the Center for Coastal Studies back in 1984 developed some techniques for releasing free-swimming large whales from entangling ropes and nets. And what the center contributed is a technique that is now used around the world based on old Yankee whaling techniques of attaching a rope and drag to whales to slow it down and keep it at the surface. And so that's what the center has provided to the world, and that's what we're helping to build capacity around the world to do this. And that's why a group of us got together under the auspices of the IWC and formed a large whale entanglement expert panel. And that first met here in Provincetown in 2011. We came up with a curriculum and a strategy for building capacity, and then starting in 2012, we began to receive requests from countries around the world for building capacity to be able to respond to entangled whales. And so the training that we do consists of 2 days, 1 day in the classroom, and 1 day on the water with practical experience. And as I mentioned, we've now trained approximately or over 1,300 trainees from 34 different countries. Some interesting ones recently in Oman for the Arabian Sea humpback. And that was very, very new to them. They didn't even have a real stranding program. So that was the first training that we did that combined also some stranding training with partners with from IFAW. It now, again, this is a project that has expanded the center's protocols and techniques and tools to teams all around the world. I think that what we all hope is that this effort is yes, it's to build capacity to help people be safer, to help some whales, but it really is an opportunity to gather information that can lead to prevention, because prevention is the key, and that's the answer for the North Atlantic right whale. That's the answer for all these populations at risk, and it's what the fishermen want too. They don't like to have their gear killing animals and being destroyed by these large whales blundering into it.
David, thank you so much for that incredible description of what really is a global threat. And thank you for leading the global response that's so necessary to deal with it. You truly are an ocean champion yourself. More than 3.5 decades now of leading this charge. We really appreciate it. You're great. So thank you for being part of that. And for all of you who just watched this with us, if you want to learn more about David's work and the entanglement problem, please go to our website, which is www.coastalstudies.org. We are a nonprofit organization, and if you'd like to become a member to help support our work and David's work as well, that would be terrific. And if this has been something you've enjoyed, please look for our next Dockside chat, which will be coming this way soon. Again, thank you very much. Be safe, be well.